Okay, so this is a continuation of our topic about the elements of a computer system. So kanina, our last discussion kanina, yung sa parts of a system unit. So here, di ba na, I have mentioned earlier about the motherboard. Or the system unit. It's not called CPU. Kasi nga, system unit yung tawag sa kanya. Kasi yung CPU, ito. Ito siya, a very small chip. But not everyone who uses computer knows that this is actually the face or the image of a CPU. Kasi ang tawag nila dun sa system unit, yung rectangular box na malapit sa computer, kala nila yun na yung CPU. But no, it is the CPU. This one's the CPU. The image is very small. So yan siya. Central Processing Unit, or it is the brain of the computer, known as the brain of a computer. CPU or processor is the central part of a computer and can be referred to as the computer's brain. Kasi siya talaga yung main, kumbaga. It manages all other computer parts, monitors their mutual communication, and performs arithmetic logical operations. Processor speed is measured in hertz. Most famous manufacturers for personal computer processors are Intel and AMD. Noon, yeah, yes. Pero ngayon, nandiyan na yung nandiyan na yung Apple, di ba? May silang mga processors din na kanila, unique processors. So, itong processor, yan yung tatawag natin, Core i7 ba yan? Core i5 ba yan? So, yan. Ibig sabihin kung gaano kabilis yung kanilang pag-process ng data. Of course, habang tumatagal, lalong syempre ang pag-improve ng processing units dun sa kung gaano sila kabilis mag-process ng data. So, yun siya. Yan yung trabaho ng CPU. We also have caches. It's a small capacity memory which allows quick access to data. By storing data from working memory in cache, the speed of communication between processor and RAM is increased. Yung pag-transfer back and forth ng data, the moment you open a file and close it, so yan, sa memory. Microprocessors use 3 levels of fast cache, L1, L2, and L3, used to store open use data. So, meron tayong Samsung, meron Intel. ROM, or read-only memory. It is a type of permanent internal memory that is used solely for reading. Read-only memory. BIOS, or basic input or output system, a program which is located in a separate ROM or read-only memory on the motherboard and defined as the name suggests. Basic input-output system is a good example. So yan, itong ROM, yan, di ba meron narinig yun na yung RAM? Dalawa yan sila, RAM and the ROM. ROM is the read-only memory. So, permanent yan siya, kumbaga, internal memory, permanent. So, yan siya. Yung RAM, iba rin yung RAM. Random access memory. Ito, read-only memory, ang ROM. Ayan, yan ang RAM. The random access memory is a working memory in which analyzed data and programs are stored. Itong RAM, dyan nakastored yung data nyo while the computer runs. It allows reading and writing data and is deleted or cleared when the computer shuts down. It is non-volatile, itong RAM. Yung volatile, yung isa, yung ROM. Kasi yung ROM, store niya yung data. Itong RAM, once na off na yung computer, kung ano yung inopen mo, mawawala na yun. O yan, random access memory. Sometimes parang misnomer silang dalawa, di ba? Yung read-only memory. Parang read-only memory, ang pagkakaintindi mo, not permanent. Pero, yun pala yung permanent. Itong RAM, random access memory, ito pala yung not permanent. Diba? Parang misnomer minsan. Kaya minsan nakakalito talaga itong dalawa. Yung difference nila. But don't be confused. Basta tandaan nyo lang, itong RAM, ito yung once na mag-open ka ng data dun sa computer, mawawalan siya once the computer shuts down. So, yan siya yung RAM. Yung ROM, read-only memory, siya yung permanent. Siya yung nagsusstore ng data. And hard disk drive or HDD. Alam niyo to, di ba? It's a place for permanent data storage. It does not delete, clear when computer shuts down. Kasi ito yung storage natin, di ba? Marami na tayo ngayon as tawag ito, extension ng ating storage devices. Meron tayo flash drives. Hindi tawag yun USB USB stands for Universal Serial Bus, which is the port, the bus or the port kung saan nyo nilalagay yung flash drives nyo. The right term for that is flash drive. And kapag gusto nyo malaki pa talaga yung room ng storage nyo, ang ginagawa natin, bibili na tayo ng hard disk, di ba? Hard disk yung tawag doon, or hard disk drive. So yan yung HDD. Yung portable hard disk drive. Pero yung iba naman, built-in. Yung sa mga lumang laptops. Built-in. Kaya mabibigat yung lumang laptops kasi nandun na yung hard disk nila. Ngayon, ang ginawa sa mga bagong model ng laptops, mas magaan, portable na portable talaga siya kasi magaan, tapos yung hard disk, wala na doon. You can have your own hard disk since it's already available in the market. Yung portable hard disk drives. You can have up to 1 terabyte or more na storage. Okay? So, pero yung iba, ang kadalasan nalagay nila, Korean movies, ganon. Annyeong. Sound card. Yan, sound card. It's a device used for sound creation and production by means of computer speakers. Yung parang ano yun siya na IC, ready-made, kumbaga, for sound or for music. We also have graphics card. It's responsible for image processing and displaying it on a monitor. It has its own graphics processor and memory. So ito siya, itong mga examples na to, sa part, ito siya ng system unit. Ito sila yung makikita mo dun sa system unit. Accompanied by this graphics card is the fan for the CPU. Kasi nga, madalas, mainit yung system unit, lalo na kapag ginagamit for gaming. Madalas, mainit yan siya. So, nandun dapat built-in yung fan para sa CPU na hindi siya mag-overheat. To avoid overheating. Because, of course, the effect of overheating, anong mangyayari? Masisira talaga yung computer mo katagalan. Kaya nga dapat, advisable for computer cafes, merong air condition. For computers to be maintained, okay sila, para maging okay sila. We also have secondary storage devices. Ano yung mga secondary storage devices? Secondary storage device is where data are stored permanently. So, secondary storage device, kapag gusto mong mag-keep ng data, examples dyan, files, documents. So, anong ginagamit natin madalas? Diba? Flash drive. So, we can consider flash drives as secondary device. But first, we have here Cdr Compact Disk. So, yun ibig sabihin ng CD. CD is an acronym actually. Compact disk yung kanyang ibig sabihin. It's an optical disk used for data storage. So, ito yung pero nowadays, obsolete na ba? Hindi pa. It's an optical disk used for data storage. The standard capacity of a CD is 700 MB only. As you can see, diba? Napakaliit lang. CDR is used for reading and writing data one time only, while CDRW or writable for reading and writing data multiple times, paulit-ulit. Pwede mo siyang i-overwrite. Mapapalitan yung nandun nang yung bago mong nilagay doon. Pag nag-burn, di ba, yung term, mag-burn ka ng CD. It's not literal na mag-burn ka ng CD. That means you're going to put or you're going to store data on that CD. Pag rewritable yung CD mo, pwede kang mag-write ng data multiple times. Kung ano yung last mo na write doon sa CD, yun yung na-store doon. Mawawala na yung yung previous na data na ni-store mo doon sa CD. Kaya nga rewritable yung tawag sa kanya. Okay? We also have DVD or digital versatile disc. So that's the meaning of DVD. It's an optical disc which is, due to the larger capacity, which is about 4.7 gigabytes compared to CDs, mostly used for video storage. Kaya madalas yung CD ang nilalagay dun kasi nga, because of that small amount of data you can store on it, ang ginagamit lang doon for files, programs, kung gusto mo store, doon nila nilalagay. Pero itong DVD, video yung kaya niya, kaya 4.7 gigabytes. Yan yung ginagamit sa mga video city, diba? DVD yung gamit nila para makapanood ka ng movies. Ayan, digital versatile disc. Blu-ray disc or BD, the successor to DVD, is an optical disc storage. It comes in different capacities depending on how many layers it has and capacity of each layer. Currently, the positive one layer is between 27 gigabytes and 33, diba? So, yan, Blu-ray disc. Pero, hindi natin ito madalas ginagamit ngayon. Ang madalas ginagamit ngayon is flash drives or hard disk. Palakihan na talaga. Ayan. Memory card. It is usually used. Ito, hindi pa talaga siya as in obsolete kasi ginagamit pa rin siya sa mga cameras. Diba? Ito yung ginagamit, cameras. Memory card is a type of flash memory used to store data in digital cameras. Dati, meron din yan sa cellphones. Pero ngayon, palakihan na talaga ng storage ng cellphones built-in. Used to store data in digital cameras, cell phones, and MP3 players, etc. So, yan siya. And USB stick or flash drives. Kung USB yung gagamitin nyo na term, you should accompany it with a stick. Kasi nga, dito yan siya sa port nilalagay. USB stands for Universal Serial Bus, as I've mentioned earlier. Pero ang term talaga is flash drives. It's a data storage device. It features small dimensions, relatively high capacity, reliability, and speed. It belongs to the type of flash memory that remembers data even when at under voltage. They do not need electric power to maintain data integrity. Okay? So kahit nandyan lang yan sa yung bulsa or on top of your table, the data na nandun nakastore, hindi yun maaano doon. Walang mangyayari doon. As long as nandun siya sa flash drives. I have also several times experienced na yung flash drive ko, I forgot to put it in my pocket and I washed yung pantalon ko, nilaundry ko, nabasa siya, nandun siya sa washing machine for how many minutes. And when I wash my pants, dun ko na-realize, nandun pa siya sa bulsa. And when I tried, akala ko masira na. When I tried it, dinry ko lang ulit yung flash drive para hindi pa basa. When I tried it to put on my computer, it's working. It's actually working perfectly. So, nothing happened. Parang wala nang nangyari. Diba? It's very fine. So, yun ang maganda sa flash drives. The disadvantage is, madaling mawala. Kasi nga, tao tayo, di ba? Makakalimutin kung saan nalalagay yung flash drives. Nagpa-print lang, iniwan na yung flash drive sa printahan, di ba? So, yan ang disadvantage. We just have to be more responsible and wag talaga natin kalimutan kasi importante talaga yung flash drive. Kung ano na nakalagay dyan, pero importante siya. Lalo na kapag nandun yung files mo, di ba? So, I have learned nawalan ako ng flash drive 2 beses until I have learned to keep it very, very, responsibly. Ganun. Nakakip na ako ng flash drives ko na 4 for 3 years. You see? If only, ganun ka lang sa gamit mo, di ba? Because I consider it a very important thing. Okay? So, we have here software. We're done with hardware. So, yan sila, hardwares yan sila. Kasi nga, hard. Nakikita mo, nahahawakan mo. And what about softwares? From the word soft, Ano naman yung pag hinawakan mo malambot? Hindi naman ganun. So unlike hardware, intangible part of the computers are software. Ito sila nakikita natin pero hindi natin talagang nahahawakan. It consists of a sequence of commands written according to strict rules. Programs are written by programmers in various programming languages. So ito sila, working because of programs written by the programmers in different language or programming languages. So yan siya, may mga, examples ng softwares. Ito sila, kumbaga, kung sa cellphone nyo pa, di ba alam niyo yung mga applications dyan? O yan, apps. Yan sila are examples of softwares. Apps or applications. So, ano kaya example nitong software? First, we have operating system. Ano yung operating system? Or short for OS. Anong pagkakaintindi niyo dyan? An operating system or OS is a software program that enables the computer hardware to communicate and operate with the computer's software. So, kapag walang OS, it is very impossible for you to use your computer na walang OS. Kasi siya talaga yung all operations can be done because of operating system. Yun siya. Tulad nitong sa laptop, di ba? Are you familiar with Windows? Oh, yan. Anong OS mo? Windows 7, Windows 10, yung mga ganyan. Without a computer operating system, a computer and software programs would be useless. So, your computer would be useless kung lang operating system. Siya ang very first na, kung may bago kang laptop, siya ang pinakauna mong dapat ilagay dyan sa computer mo so you can be able to open it, to use it. So, siya yung first thing na talagang dapat nandyan. And the three most common are Windows, Mac for Apple devices. Ano ibig sabihin ng Mac? Bakit Mac? Actually, Mac is short for Macintosh. Kasi Macintosh yung tawag dyan. Yung OS na nagre-run sa mga Apple devices. Macintosh operating system. And Linux operating systems. So, Linux, still widely used. Hindi na siya ganun kasikat kasi nga, ang ginagamit natin for yung OS for sa school, Windows talaga, or widely used operating systems, Windows. For Apple devices, the widely used operating system is Macintosh. And for big companies out there, when it comes to security, they use Linux operating systems or programmers. Yan. Mga companies na may mga programmers, yung sa mga IT department, yan. Ginagamit nila is Linux operating system. Microsoft Windows. So, yan. That icon is Microsoft or simply Windows. Yun yung tawag nila. It's a meta-family of graphical operating systems developed, marketed, and sold by the Microsoft. Kaya Microsoft Windows. So, yan yung icon niya, di ba? Mayroong apat na square and different colors. We have orange, green, blue, and yellow. So, yan. Itong ginagamit nyo sa laptop nyo ngayon, mayroong icon na ganyan, ibig sabihin Windows. So, meron siyang different icons sa different, ng Windows. Tawag niyan, level. We have Windows XP, pero ito siya, Vista and XP, obsolete na yan. Talagang, grabe na talaga yan ka-old na mga versions. Windows 7 is also old. Windows 8 is old, and Windows 10 is so far the latest. Macintosh or Mac OS. The family of Macintosh operating systems developed by Apple Incorporation. So yan, includes the graphical user interface-based operating systems it has designed for use with its Macintosh series of personal computers since 1984. So yan, yan yung kanyang icon, Mac OS. Alam niyo na kung ano icon ng Macintosh, di ba? Hindi talaga siya Apple, pero it was developed by Apple Incorporation. Examples, we have, ayan, macOS, Lion na yung kanilang ano talaga, yung kanilang icon. May X, and macOS X Leopard, OS X El Capitan, Yosemite, and Mountain Lion. So yan ang examples ng Macintosh operating systems. Linux, a computer operating system assembled under the model of free and open source software development and distribution. So the defining component of Linux is the Linux kernel, an operating system. So meron siyang versions din. Kernel was first released on September 17, 1991 by Linus Torvalds. So yan yung kanyang icon. Merong penguin. So examples, we have Ubuntu, Red Hat, Linux Mint, Gentoo Linux, Kubuntu, Fedora. Kubuntu is under Ubuntu also. These operating systems, Ubuntu for best for gaming, and Debian. And application softwares or utility programs. So ano ito sila? Application software are all programs that users used to perform different tasks or for problem solving. Users, according to his or her needs, install the appropriate utility software. Computer functions and tasks that computers can perform are defined by the installed utility software. Utility software can often cost more than computer hardware unless the software is open source or libre, kumbaga. Application software, so yan siya, yung mga applications or apps, short for apps. Yan sila ang examples. Okay? So, we have here Norton from Symantec. Ano yung Norton? It's a security application software for your computers, for laptops, to block malwares. McAfee, Casper Skylab, AVG antivirus, so Avast, Avira. So these are examples of application softwares or apps for security purposes. Internet Explorer, the World, Opera. So these are browsers, different types of browsers that can be installed on your computer. These are apps or softwares, application softwares. Writer, Excel sheets or documents, yan. Picasa, you know Picasa? It was under Google, developed by Google, for pictures. Yan, Snapseed, Photoshop. Peopleware. Lastly, we have here peopleware. Anong peopleware? The users, of course, of the product of information technology. So we can consider ourselves as peopleware. Kasi pag wala tayo, we cannot put some commands on the computer. We cannot put some commands on the computer, then the computer won't work. Okay, so that's the end of our topic. Nag-joke pa ako. Meron pa, Tupperware. Char lang. So this is the end of our topic. Thank you for listening. Thank you for your patience. Thank you also for attending this class, online class. I hope you understand in every topic. It's very simple and self-understandable anyway. So you can, if you have, merong may mga parts doon na hindi nyo naintindihan, you can always check on it and re-listen to it, replay. Just please click subscribe for more informations. You can ask me. Please feel free to message me through my social media accounts or on our Schoology, of course. Thank you.